What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Joffy. This is the VIP room. Welcome to my VIP room. Got the Christmas decoration, got the 12 Days of Christmas special going on my YouTube channel. This is me and my small, you know, showing the guns. I need to work out, man. In this medium shirt. I'm going to retire this shirt real soon, man. I got to. So, I wanted to take my time out for this Christmas special to talk about one of my very favorite Christmas films as well as everyone else. So there's just gonna be two films into one video because it just sticks with me and my whole entire. This is just everything to me. So Home Alone. This was my film when I grew up. So let's go ahead. Let's talk about this. So 1990 is when this came out. I was only a few years. I was only 2 years old. I was born in '88. 2 years old. But of course, when I got a little bit older, I got a chance to really grasp what was going on, and this movie just stuck with me since then. This and Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. We'll get to that later in the review. So it's a family movie, comedy family movie. It wouldn't work during this time, but it is what it is. Anyways, with a runtime of 1 hour and 43 minutes, it's rated PG. 7.6 out of 10 on IMDb, 65% on Rotten Tomatoes, and 4 out of 5 on Common Sense. This should be just straight 10. I don't care. Straight up 10 all across the board. That's how awesome and dope this movie is to me. 94% like this movie on Google users. What is this movie about? If you don't know what it's about, I'll tell you what it's about. So, when a bratty 8-year-old Kevin McAllister, played by Macaulay Culkin, famous child actor, for all you out there who don't know who he is, acts out the night before a family trip to Paris. His mother, Catherine O'Hara, love her by the way, very amazing actress, makes him sleep in the attic. After the McAllisters mistakenly leave for the airport without Kevin, he awakens to an empty house and assumes his wish to have no family has come true. But his excitement sours when he realizes that two con men, Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern, love them by the way. Man, they awesome actors plan to rob the McAllister residence and that he alone must protect the family home. Release date, man. Wow, these Christmas films came out early, man. This was released in November 16th of 1990. Wow. Director was Chris Columbus. Feature song Somewhere in My Memory. Didn't know that. Box office draw was 477.1 million. Music composed by John Williams. Of course, let's go ahead and get into the cast. Macaulay Culkin, Joe Pesci, Daniel Stern, Captain O'Hara, John Hurd, I can't pronounce his last name. Devin Rattray. That's how you look now. You look like one of those. No, okay. Anyways, Fuller, Kieran Culkin. Wonder what he's been doing. Let's see. Maybe he's been on some films, some TV shows I haven't seen. The late great John Candy, R.I.P. to one of the legends. Michael C. Morona. Some of these people, I need to look up and see what some of these people are doing now, man. Man, that's crazy. Except for John Candy, of course, what happened. RP. Hillary Wolf, Jerry Baman. Oh man, that guy. Robert Blossom played Mr. Marley. I'm pretty sure he's gone and passed away. RP to him. Who else? Angela. This is man. This cast is great. This is man. Keep going. Gosh, jeez. Okay, so let's stop right now because this is like a lot of people that's been involved in this film. But shout out to everyone that was in this film that did play the part in it and make him one of the greatest films of my childhood. Awesome and spectacular. So let's get into this. So of course, you know what happens. Like the synopsis said, Kevin was a little brat, but you know he he was one of those brats who stood up to for what he believed in. I guess I don't want to make it too technical or whatever. Him and his brother got into it. He did some. He caused some problems at a family dinner before they went out on a trip. Kevin told his mom, "I wish that all of them were dead, all the family were gone, or whatever." And then his mom pretty much said, "Well, maybe one day you'll get your wish and it'll happen." And he said, "Good. I don't care. I don't care." Little kids say, "I don't care. Bye. Go, leave." And so, hey, you get what you wish for, man. So the family winds up leaving on a little trip. They forgot their son, which is crazy. Hey, man, man, hey, it happened. Um, so when that happened, and when the mom finally noticed, she tried her hardest to make it back home to her kid to make sure her kid was okay. This day and age, it wouldn't happen. Parents give their kids phones or cell phones. She tried to call home and try to get in contact with the little boy, with the son. He wouldn't pick up. People were freaking him out at the house and everything. And ring the doorbell. And it's still a good movie. I mean, some things you look at, you be like, that ain't gonna hold up. But I still enjoy it. You can still enjoy it. It was the '90s. So what happens is that Kevin tried to fend for himself, survive for himself, go shopping. There's the people and adults looking at him like, where your parents at? And he's just smart little kid that's pretty much can sell a story. Just say, oh yeah, my parents are this and this, waiting in the car or doing this. I'm just doing it off from grandma or whatever. People just like, okay. But it's a good, solid movie. It can be scary, thinking that your kid is at home by himself or whatever has happened. You hope that everything will be all right. So note to everyone: just keep your kids nearby, keep your babies nearby, keep on the leash. I don't care. I ain't gonna make fun of you. Put your kid on leash no more. Keep your kids nearby. So, and Kevin also deserved a whooping. Looking back at this movie, I would have whooped his. That boy got a whooping. I ain't finna have you. I ain't finna have my kid talk to me any kind of way. Tell him, Rudolph. Anyways, so as the movie progresses, of course, they come across two bandits, the wet bandits, as they say, as Marv would say in the film. And they're pretty much two con men, two robbers, pretty much trying to enjoy the Christmas by stealing everybody's stuff, breaking into houses. Marv leaves a calling card by running the faucet, calls himself the Wet Bandits, which is stupid, which will come back to haunt him later on in the film. You'll see if you have not seen the movie. But overall, man, I love the film, man. It's some hilarious laughs. They find out that Kevin McAllister, the kid, is at home by himself, so they think it's gonna be easy pickings. Wrong. That little kid messed him up. So if you haven't seen the film, I don't know where you've been at. You've been living underneath a rock. But yeah, Kevin handled business, man. He protect the home at all costs. And me personally, if I was him, I would have left. This little kid, hey, I mean, like Joe Pesci said in the movie, he said, ever since I saw the house, I wanted that house. He wanted to break into the house and get whatever little goodies he can get. Some things just aren't worth it, ladies and gentlemen. And that house was not it. So Kevin whooped their tail. Kevin whooped, he beat him down, man. So it's a real good, funny film. I called it a real life Tom and Jerry with two guys trying to chase the kid and they just getting their tail whipped throughout the whole film. I don't know how much, how bad they really got hurt in this film. I don't know how many takes they did, but man, everything looks effective and everything they did. I know some of this stuff had to be improvised, some stuff they really had to do, but oh my God, when I got older and noticed what really is going on, I'm like, man, they gotta be painful. Go back and watch this film and just pay attention to what they went through. It's funny, but at the same time, I would want to kill that kid afterwards. Anyways, after Home Alone 2, same thing, but this time he's lost in New York. This time the family actually brings Kevin along, which is great, but he wound up taking the wrong flight. That's what brings us to Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. And just so happens that the same two guys, the wet bandits, now call themselves the sticky bandits because of Marv. Just watch the film, you haven't seen it. Are after Kevin because they want revenge. They're just out to get him from because they had to spend time in jail or whatever. They broke out or whatever. But yeah, they're out to get Kevin again. He's lost in New York. Small world. Whatever. It's the '90s, like I said. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and look at that right now. Let's see. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Let's see. This one got a 6.8 out of 10 on IMDb and a 33% on Rotten Tomatoes. Came out in 1992. What? It's two with a run time of 2 hours and 1 minute, just 1 minute. So 94% of Google users like this movie. This synopsis reads: After snarky youth Kevin McAllister, Macaulay Culkin loses track of his father at the airport. He mistakenly gets on a plane headed for New York City, while the rest of McAllister's fly to Florida. Why do you want to go? Why did they go to Florida? Don't they know what going on? People in Florida kind of sorry, people in Florida, but I don't know. I just hear a lot of crazy stuff happen in Florida. I'm pretty sure you're all great people. My bad. I'm sorry. Now alone in the Big Apple, Kevin cons his way into a room at the Plaza Hotel and begins his usual antics. But when Kevin discovers that the Sticky Bandits, see, I told you, Joe Pesci, Daniel Stern, are on the loose, he struggles to stop them from robbing an elderly man's toy store just before Christmas. This one came out November 20th of 1992. Director was still same director, Christopher Columbus. Box office. This one made 359 million. Okay. Feature song Somewhere in My Memory, and with a budget of 20 million. Okay. So same thing, same scenario with this one, but this time the Sticky Bandits, now formerly known as the Wet Bandits, trying to steal the toy store, steal from Toy Store. Why they try? Oh yeah, that's right, toys. You make a lot of money. Psh, duh. So the Sticky Bandits, pretty much like you said, trying to steal in the toy store, and Kevin whooped their butt again. They wound up trying to figure out. They're like, yeah, we got to get this kid. I'm tired of dealing with this kid. They wound up chasing this kid all the way to some abandoned, what I can say, brownstone, and Kevin whooped their butt again. So it's a great film, another great family film. Remember to tell your kids, don't try this stuff at home. Trust me. And it's physical stuff hurt. I don't know how much they paid Joe Pesci and what's the name for this film, but Daniel Stern. But man, I'm telling you, they went through some punishment. So, anyways, both are great. Home Alone and Home Alone 2. That's my childhood, man. So, enough of me being down memory lane. Go ahead, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that like button, and also hit that bell button to get more notifications of movie reviews and other videos coming to you soon. One more movie review in this tight shirt, man. I don't think I can do it no more, man. I'm suffering. I'm trying to hold it in my gut. Trying to hold it in, but but you guys have a good one. Have a good one.